5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you know what it is. It's your boy Guess Who. You now tapped into Streetnerdz Radio, the #1 station in the streets right now. We got a special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
My name is ADAO, STEVOO, and ADAO stands for another day, another opportunity. And then STEVOO, my name is Steven, so just go with it.
Man, that's what's up. Well, man, I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity. I get your first interview. You feel what I'm saying, brother? So just so we can get the people familiar with who may not be too familiar, where are you from and how'd you grow up?
Where I'm from, so I was raised in San Diego. Well, I was born in San Diego, and then I was raised in Vegas. And I was more raised on like the north side of Las Vegas, but I've been everywhere throughout Las Vegas.
Growing up in Las Vegas, I know a lot of people from the outside looking in be like, man, them kids is just around, just a bunch of gambling, pimps and hoes.
Nah, really.
How would you say, what was growing up for you?
Growing up was kind of different because at an early age, I ended up losing my mom. So like it was different. I wasn't really like outside too much. Mainly for me, I played youth sports, so I played football. Me and my cousins and stuff like that, we all grew up playing football. So like we was outside, but I wasn't really like in the streets. I didn't really have to. I more played basketball, high school, throughout high school and stuff like that. So I really was more focused on trying to become a basketball player. That was my dream. But
as a youth in Las Vegas, what brought your family from San Diego to Las Vegas though?
Want the truth?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so not to put allegedly, my pops ended up going away for some time or whatever, and my mom was like tired of pretty much being in that lifestyle that everybody thinks, like, the streets and stuff like that. So she was tired of my dad being in that lifestyle and this and that. So when he went away, she ended up moving out here with me. And then that's how I ended up being raised out here.
And it was just you and your moms out here?
At first, yeah. Me and my moms, and then other like family members, but mainly just me and my mom.
For sure. Childhood growing up, you staying in sports and you really not getting into the streets early. Was that because of what your family went through that got y'all in Las Vegas?
Nah, really it's just to keep me out of trouble. And I had an anger problem. I still got an anger problem. I've grown up, I work on it, but after my mom passed, it was just like a way for me to cope with it. Like that was my way to be able to control myself. That's what, my family thought. And they was right at first. Like football wasn't the first sport I actually played. I played baseball and then I transitioned to football. So like I can play a lot of sports.
So I want to say sorry for your loss, bro. Because that shit probably just, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
How old was that when that happened?
I was 8.
You was 8 when your mom passed?
Yeah, and the hard part with that is that I seen my mom like technically take her last like breath. Like I watched the whole thing happen. And it was like a crazy situation. After that, I just, like my whole life changed after that for real.
What do you think outside of that, like, how do you think that affected you? When you look back at it now, as a man that you are today, you feel what I'm saying, going through something like that, how do you feel like that affected you growing up?
Honestly, I feel like it affected me with like the way of how I may treat females in a way. Cause like I may probably come off aggressive or disrespectful sometimes when I don't mean to, you feel me? Only because I never had that mom nutrients, you feel me? Like I know where I do certain wrongs that like I know how to treat a woman, but it'd be certain things where I can't go ask my mom. I have to just find out by just either doing the wrong things or just really just find out by how I move step by step with dealing with a female.
Hell yeah. Now, growing up through that at 8, what would you say your teenage years was like? What do teens do in Las Vegas?
Shit, it just depends. Either you doing dumb stuff, like stuff that you're not supposed to be doing, or you in some type of youth sports. For me, I know at that point in time, as a teen growing up or a kid, I played youth sports, so it wasn't really too much for us to really do. We either at the coach's house or we all knew each other, so it's really like we just ready to go play football.
What youth team you play for out here?
Green Machine, Las Vegas Green Machines. And we got a lot of...
They still around?
Not so really, but the players, our camp, some of them made it to the NFL. A lot of our people in the NFL either played with us or we played against them.
Who made it to the NFL?
NFL, Brevin Jordan, he made it to the NFL, okay. He played for us. Who else? Ramondre Stevenson, he played for the Patriots.
To see niggas that you play ball with make it to the league, You feel what I'm saying? How'd that feel like to be able to be like, damn,
It just be crazy because sometimes you be like, damn, you feel me? I was in that situation or position to make it too, but then just be happy and like proud that I was also a part of his way of going up there too.
His journey.
You feel me? His journey as well, because we all been through the same thing. So it's not like, it's to see somebody that went through the same struggle as you or been through the same circumstances and they was able, you feel me, to do it. But everybody got different paths and different journeys. Like my journey just led me here through music.
When would you say you jumped off the porch?
I say really, when I really just started being outside more, like my junior year in high school, because that's when I started really playing basketball and stuff for real. And then I was like, fuck it.
What attracted you to it?
To it? Like music or?
Nah, the streets. What made you go from, I want to play sports to, I think I like outside?
Shit, when I just started seeing the fast money. And I started getting my hand, because at first I wasn't working. I was just in school playing basketball. Like I was in the streets, but I just wasn't the type to be a follower. I've always been a leader. Like I wasn't gonna say like I just was in the streets. I've been around a lot of different situations and stuff like that. I just never been the one to participate and really grab onto it. I just see it, feel me, probably do this and that, and other than that, I'll be cool. Because my main focus was basketball and stuff like that. Plus, I didn't come up like in a situation where I have to do that. Like for me to do that, it would just be like, you just stupid. Like you just, you feel me, why'd you do it? You being a follower at this point. Because my upbringing, I didn't live in the hood and nothing like that. Like I was around in situations, but I didn't, feel me, I was well taken care of, feel me. So it wasn't like I just had a bad upbringing, but my upbringing wasn't perfect neither, you feel me? But I wasn't rich shit. I didn't have money. Like I had to eat cereal with water and shit like that sometimes. But
junior year, you found fast money.
Yeah, junior year was when I really got the fast money and shit like that, when I started getting the experience of the streets for like the real streets, like not as a kid no more, like actual like certain situations where shouldn't be in there for real. But
now, I'm not from Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So when I got here, they're like the politics here are different from anywhere else.
Yeah, it is different. I don't be in that shit. I just know certain politics within like the situations who I've been around, more like guilty by association type of shit, but I don't gang bang and none of that though, so I stay out that shit.
I guess it's a good way to get into the music, but I want to ask, does the politics in Las Vegas, does that get in the way of y'all music scene? What's the culture like in Las Vegas?
Really like either fast money or pimps, hoes, or gang banging, like more like clicking up and stuff like that. That's more like the lifestyle I see around Vegas for real.
Does the politics get in the way of the music, you feel like?
Yeah. Cause I feel like it could be a lot of artists that could work together, or a lot of just bullshit that happen that don't need to happen that stop certain motherfuckers from liking a certain motherfucking music, even though they could be hard, you feel me? So it just is what it is, I guess. I stay away from it. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right, I feel you on that. Now, let's talk about music. When did you fall in love with music? Not making music.
No, I always had a thing with music because I grew up on church music. My grandma forced me to listen to church music. Over time, I listened to different stuff throughout church music, but I really had to listen to church music. So as a kid, I always had a thing for melody and music and you feel me, the spirituality of music, because music to me is more than just music, you feel me, it's way deeper than that. So I always had a love for it as a kid. I just started taking it serious shit throughout life. Yeah,
when did you make music, start making music?
So when I started making music, when I really made my first song, I had met these people that was from Indiana and stuff. And one of them, they was freestyling. And it was hard at freestyling, but I'm I just couldn't understand how you can freestyle, but make sense. So you feel me? So I'm fuck it. I'm actually trying to write a song then. So then, I could freestyle, but now I can freestyle a little better, you feel me? But at first I couldn't, I'm damn, that nigga hard. So I'm fuck it, let me write a song. Then I got a big brother who do music, and he more like a conscious rapper and shit. So I wrote a song, I let everybody else hear it. Everybody else is liked it, you feel me? But I'm I really cared about his personal opinion. And when he said he fucked with it and he liked it, then that's when it just pushed me to go more with it for real.
Man, for sure. So, first song you made, what was that studio session like?
nervous as hell.
What was the hardest part you feel like you had to overcome in your first studio session?
Rapping in front of like people and having other people listen to me, because I never really had nobody listen to me besides myself. And then if I did show you, it took me a minute to even show you that I can do music for real.
So then, when did you feel like you wanted to start taking music serious?
I started taking this serious once after I knew like my basketball wasn't finna go to like basketball for real. And then my brother told me a long time ago too, he was like, shit, if basketball don't work out, shit, and that was before I even told him I think I can do music. He was like, either basketball or you can do this music shit with me. And then I was just like, fuck it, you feel me? Because he hard. So when he said that, I'm like, all right. But then when I really like, fuck that, is when I had my daughter and everything. And then shit, after I had my daughter, and I'm like, I thought it was like, this like the only way. Like, it's this or nothing else. Like, I don't want to work. You feel me? At the time, I felt like music was like the only way for me out. Like,
have there been days where you've been like, you know what, fuck this shit?
Yeah. It's been times when I just feel like I'm done writing. Really, what happened is I went to a studio, me and my cousin. We went to a studio, dude, and it's a song that like, I know it's good, you feel me? I know it's good, but he just recorded it so bad for me to where I left and I was like, maybe this shit not for me, bro. And then my cousin, he looking at me like, bro, like you tripping. I'm like, nah, bro, like this shit sound horrible. But it was just how he recorded and shit. And then I actually went to like a real studio and when he was able to do me, I'm like, nah, fuck that, like, I'm gonna keep going. And that's when I actually like, okay, I'm gonna just keep pushing and keep going. But it's been times when I was like, I'm done rapping, bro, it's like this. Even now, like, it's been times I'm like, I might quit, only because it be getting so much caught up of like trying to write and to be stuck. I'm like, damn, like, I don't know, but then I'll snap out of it. Cause I know, like now I understand it, like it's gonna happen, bro. It's just how it is. So when I do that, I just take time away, focus on like other shit, and then when they get back to me, I try to go 10 times harder every time.
You said being a father. How did being a father, affect you, you know what I'm saying, now based on your childhood? Like, what lessons are you trying to pass down to your seeds that you learn over time?
To listen to your parents, and then when they tell you to be a kid and don't rush it, do not rush it, because you feel me, it's gonna come quick. And then just to really listen to when your parents tell you like right from wrong, because what they telling you is really the right thing. Rather if you thinking it's wrong or however, they not telling you nothing wrong. And then just stay true to yourself and be a leader. Don't never be a follower, and love yourself no matter what.
With your music, do you find it hard to be vulnerable in your music?
Nah, because I feel like that's the only way for me to cope with things. Because when I did lose my mom, I had to go to therapy and all that. Or my people put me in therapy, you feel me? Because I wasn't expressing myself for real and talking about it. To this day, I still don't really talk about it, but I do. I got better with talking about it. But as far as like the music thing, like I feel like that's a way for me to really talk and express myself without having to be, you feel me, nervous at talking to things, you feel me? That's easy for me. That's why I make music sometimes about my pain a lot.
What is your sound? Does Las Vegas have a sound? First, let's say that. Does Las Vegas have a sound?
Yeah, I feel like Vegas got a sound, and they sound is always gangster rap, you feel me? Gangster killing, shooting, like, I feel like that's the sound. And I feel like the reason why some haven't really made it out that could possibly make it out, because they don't make the music that could be on the industry for real. Like that's just like a lot of underground music. So that's like the sound.
What artists you like in Las Vegas? Give me 5 artists outside yourself.
Outside myself? Well, I'm gonna say my camp, so that's one. Feel me? Everybody in my camp who I be with, one. But then outside that, I really have to say rest in peace to Pooh Pistols. That's one of my favorite artists. Grease Blanco. And this not like top. I'm not doing.
No, ain't no order or nothing. Yeah.
All right, so
yeah, no order.
So it's Pooh Pistols, Grease Blanco, James West, and then the 5th one, I had to say, damn, the 5th one, I don't really. Trying to see what would be another one. I don't even know. I think I only got like them. They're the only ones I really listen to from Vegas, for real.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to see like who else from Vegas that I listen to.
So I gotta ask a question.
Like,
You able to do a show, like somebody book you for a show and y'all find out, like, I guess the opposing team, the opposing guys are on the same show. Could you go handle business and everybody get home safe?
Me?
Y'all team,
Yeah.
just period. Because a lot of people will say the politics here. And I like to ask that question because a lot of the artists do say, like, yeah, bro, like, we're going to get some money. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Everybody going to go home. We're going to have fun and go home.
And the only reason why I say that is because I know that we not, like, we been through that. Like, we grown. Like, we not finna act like kids. And, like, feel me, we coming to promote our music, this and that. You feel me, all that. We not coming to fight or do all that stuff. It's like, and then if it's a situation, we go enough to talk it out. You feel me? If you not talk it out, but have a conversation. And, feel me? But it's not like a conversation where like, oh, it's just like this is what we here for. But moving forward, if it's any friction, it's like we can't do nothing but go along with it. So,
would you say that the music scene here gets a bad rep for like shit that happened, like this really don't have nothing to do with nobody?
Yeah.
And do you feel like the music scene get a bad rep?
Yeah. Because now it's just like a lot of dissing. It's just a lot of dissing back and forth. Like, it's not really no music being made. Like, it's music being made, but it's not no music. It's just a lot of dissing. Shit that's, like, entertaining, but for other people, you feel me, for what the world want to see, I guess. But that shit not entertaining. Like, to me, it's not shit.
What do you think it would take? Do you think it would just take somebody just being like, we're going to just stop the dissing? Or is niggas just going to keep on dissing?
They just going to keep on dissing. Oh, God, because it's a lot of people like that could have been out that just been dissing. You feel me? That's all they know. So it's like,
What separates you from everybody else?
Shit, my sound, and I don't like. So like, I'm from Vegas, technically. Like somebody like you from Vegas. You feel me? So I'm from Vegas. But if you hear my music, you wouldn't go off like they wouldn't think I'm from Vegas. They'd be like, you feel me? They say, oh, you from such or your music sound different. And really, it's really because my message. It was in what I'm trying to give the people and what I want them to listen to. You feel me? And need them to hear.
What's the message? What are you trying to give off? What are you trying to leave as your legacy when it comes to your music?
Music, shit. To people to understand my story and where I came from and what I had to overcome to be in this position, and really like to understand like it wasn't ever easy, and throughout this whole journey, you just gotta stay true to yourself and believe in yourself. So if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else gonna believe in yourself. If you don't love yourself, nobody else gonna love you. You feel me? So you gotta really make sure you and what you stand on and morals and everything you got coming is all green across the board, and then you just gotta attack everything that's in front of you. You feel me? And no matter whatever situation, you can't put your head down.
That junior year, from the man you are today, if you could go back in time, you could talk to yourself that junior year right before you got outside, what would be the biggest lesson or piece of game that you would have gave your younger self to help navigate maybe better through some bullshit?
To just stay playing basketball for real. Just stay focused on basketball no matter what I was going through, what the situation was, just continue to still play basketball. Because I love basketball, I love music too, but basketball is really like what I really wanted to do, you feel me? Like I used to really train for this shit. I done cried like on the phone with my brother telling my nigga like, I'm finna make it out in basketball. And I didn't. So it still fuck with me to this day because it's like, damn, like I really put my heart in. I used to train, bust my ass. Like, but just certain shit that I was going through to where it's like, I end up giving up on basketball. Like I end up giving up on myself in basketball to where I just poured myself in music when I could have did both. And
what new projects? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and really just like listen, stop talking so much, just shut the fuck up and listen. Just listen, and I would have went so much further because everything that even from my uncle to anybody that told me anything, when I grew up, I seen exactly what they was talking about. And I was like, damn, bro, I'm just so stuck in myself to not want to listen because I thought I knew it all, but I didn't know it all. But some people don't like to, you feel me, I say I fuck up. I don't know shit sometimes, you feel me? Some people don't be like, oh, this and that, anything. Like, sometimes I may get caught up when I get to catching myself thinking I do know it all. Then I may sit back like, damn, I was fucked up because the nigga was really telling me some shit that I should have just shut the fuck up and listen to, you feel me? So,
Right.
Now it's all about just owning up to your shit too.
Music, what can we expect for you for the rest? What's the summer look like for you, man?
No, I'm turning up. I'm just trying to go crazy for me and just really just focus on myself and really get more creative with my music. Because I feel like right now, there's a lot of people that categorize me in singing or harmonizing. So I want to show them that I can do a lot more music besides just singing and harmonizing, you feel me? So I just want to just attack more and then get better on my craft and get better with my writing music. Because honestly, like, even when I was writing music and it was like good or whatever, I literally just kind of learned how to like count bars and shit like that. I had to teach myself, and then I got certain people like my stepdad and stuff like that rapped and stuff like that. So I take coaching serious with my brother and stuff. So I really learned. And I was like, damn, like for me to get better with music, I gotta actually learn music. Like I gotta understand this shit for real. So now it's just with me just really understanding music and understanding myself. So when I do drop some new shit now, it's all some shit that you like, okay, like you know that I done got better. And I done got that because my song Envy You, I dropped that, and everybody's like, yeah, like, for me, they felt the pain and they seen that I got better. And when they seen it, you feel me, I really started, feel me, paying attention to my craft and trying to learn this shit.
So before we wrap this up, it's safe to say that you're the best Las Vegas artist. You play basketball, right?
Yeah,
You the best basketball player. You can whoop all these niggas in basketball, right?
Yeah.
All these niggas.
Yeah, some of them know it. Some of them watch
Some of them know.
Some of them know it. Some of them watch me actually done play basketball for real. So, and I'm not even a copy type, like, you feel me, cocky or like that, because I be humble, and I done been in situations.
But you know you could hoop.
Yeah, I know that I can hoop. Yeah, for sure.
How long is it gonna take you to get in shape?
I'm in shape now. I can hoop, I can golf, I can play baseball, nigga. You can play football. I mean, I done played, like, I can do anything, you feel me?
For shit show. Hey, so before we get out of here, I want to give you the opportunity. You can look at the camera. Any final words you got for the people out there?
Fuck the haters. No, hey, can I cuss?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, no, all right. Well, I ain't even really mean that, but for real, like, really fuck the haters for real, and just said, I'm coming, and it's ADAO STEVOO, another day, another opportunity. Shit, and I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
And man, where can they find you at?
Shit, on Instagram you can find me at ADAO STEVOO. That's ADAO STEVOO. You can find me that on all platforms as well. That's everything going shit from YouTube to iTunes, everything.
And what song should they go look up that's gonna best describe who you are as an artist?
Right now, Beat the Odds. If you go on my iTunes, Beat the Odds, ADAO STEVOO, Beat the Odds, just listen to that and then you'll understand. And I'll just lead you to the passage of everything else that's coming.
Man, for sure. Well, yeah, you know who it is. It's your boy, Guess Who. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. If you got any questions or any artists that we should put on the platform, go ahead, drop it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Let's run it up, bro. I really appreciate you for allowing me the opportunity to give you your first interview.
Oh, me, it's my first interview, too. So
yeah, and we going to run it back after the summer, because you said you was going to fuck the summer up. Yeah. We're going to run it back after the summer, right?
Most definitely going to run it back.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and we out.